Hello guys, I have no idea what's going on. I just did 10 minutes of practice and apparently the sound was not coming through. I have no idea what it is about, but let me try to tag. Well, Gina was with me for sure, so let me try to re-tag her. Maybe she can find her way back. I see that somebody is putting hearts. I cannot see who it is, but can you tell me? Oh, Ari, is it you? Can you tell me if the...
No idea what's going on.
Oh, now I can hear that the sound is on. Ooh. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe it. Today is a very difficult for me, but it's okay. That's why we do our practice, right? I thank you for your patience, as I was not able to connect this morning, and I'm glad that the sound is well right now, is good right now. Unfortunately, I cannot tag anybody because I'm afraid that if I start tagging, the sound will disappear again. So Ari, if you have a moment and you can tag people who our usual suspects, that would be great. If not, don't worry about it. It's not our usual time. I'm just gonna do the practice and then tag people afterwards so that you can listen after if you want. Anyways, let's jump right into it. Last week we talked about the difference between intention and inspiration. And really, inspiration is a type of intention that comes from the heart versus coming from the brain, from the mind. And we talked about it being a little bit more, a lot more sustainable than setting intentions from your mind, because this way you're more congruent with what your soul or this part of you that's connected to the divine always, to this great something, God, whatever you call it, you act and out of this part of yourself that knows exactly what you need. So as we usually do on Mondays, we're gonna set the tone for the week so that the week ahead of us is whatever you want it to be, and we're gonna reach for the inspiration to set the tone. First, we're gonna do a little bit of Ho'oponopono practice to clean the slate, to clean our mind and our heart of all the preconceived notions and conditioning. And then we're gonna do a quantum jumping practice to reach for the inspiration for the week. So take a comfortable position, and as always, take a few moments to acknowledge all the circumstances of your practice, remembering that we share the circumstances. And even today, when we're a little bit out of sync, physically speaking, I did not do the practice in the morning like always, and it's a totally different time, but still, and so only a few people are connected right now live. It doesn't matter, because whenever we do the practice, we get connected. Whether we do it all together at the same exact time, yes, very powerful, and yes, you feel the energy differently. But even if you connect at a later time, you're still connected. So just include each other's circumstances in your consideration. Remember that we're all connected, always. Little by little, start zooming in on the way you feel internally, your physical sensations, your thoughts. How does it feel to be you today? Let your breath be soft, easy, without forcing. And invite effortlessness into your body, softening from the inside out. As we have been doing for the past weeks, we're going to start with repeating the Ho'oponopono verse 3 times all together. I'm going to lead the way, and today we're going to include the 5th phrase that I introduced yesterday into the verse. As we do it, we dedicate the energy from our practice to everybody who needs healing, physical, emotional, mental, spiritual. Specifically, we include Pascal's dad, Jacques, and Dr. Julio. You can also name whoever you want to include personally. And let's start. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And I forgive myself. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And I forgive myself. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And I forgive myself. Take a nice breath in and out. Now we're gonna start the quantum jumping practice so that we can reach for the inspiration to set the tone for the week. As always, we're gonna take 3 breaths on each exhale. You're gonna visualize and repeat the number 3 3 times, then number 2, then number 1. I'll lead you into it. Take a nice inhale, and as you exhale, 3 3 3. Inhale, and as you exhale, 2 2 2. One more inhale at your pace. And as you exhale, 1 1 1. Visualize, imagine the staircase in front of you, 10 steps going down. I'm gonna count from 10 to 1, and on each descending count, you're gonna take a step down, going deeper and deeper into your subconscious mind. Deeper and deeper, closer and closer to your heart. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're at the bottom of the staircase. Everything is perfect. Let me remind you that there is no way to do this practice wrong. Everything is just exactly as it's supposed to be. If you see something, perfect. If you don't see anything, perfect. Trust the process and know that whatever needs to be revealed to you in images, words, sensations, or energy will be. Now find your transit door that will lead you to that part of your subconscious, to that part of you that is connected directly to the divine, the great something, God, universe, whatever is your name for it. Put your hand on the doorknob. I'm going to count from 1 to 3, and on the count of 3, the door will open and you will step in. 1, 2, 3. The door opens, you step in. The door closes behind you. Relax. Take a moment to look around, to feel around. Remember, if you don't see anything, it's okay. No way to do this wrong. Now ask yourself, how do I need this week ahead of me to be? How do I want it to feel? And just wait for the answer. Maybe it will come as the answer from your twin self. Maybe something will appear in this room. Maybe it will be just a knowing or some sort of energy. Whatever it is, just go with it. How do I want this week to feel? Once you get a sense of it, ask another question so that you can start the inspiration. The question is, what would it take to make this week, whatever it is you need it to be, joyful, easy, powerful, etc.? What would it take to make it whatever I need it to be? Let the answer come from your heart. Don't force it. Let it come to you. And if nothing comes right now, don't worry about it. It will come later. I'll give you a few moments to stay with this. And the last question I want you to ask is, what else is possible for me this week so that I feel whatever you want to feel? Powerful, understood, heard, excited. What else is possible for me this week so that I feel however I want to feel? And now it's time to wrap up. So if this was a conversation with your twin self, say goodbye to them and walk back to the transit door. If you were in the room alone, just look around, feel around one more time, see the difference, feel the difference between how it was at the beginning and how it is now. Walk back to the transit door and put your hand on the doorknob. I'm gonna count from 1 to 3 once again, and on the count of 3, the door will open and you will come back into this moment where I am waiting for you. 1, 2, 3. The door opens, you come back. The door closes behind you. Everything is perfect, just the way it's supposed to be. Come back to your staircase. And now 10 steps are going up. I'm gonna count from 1 to 10. On each ascending count, you're gonna take a step up, coming back to your logical thinking mind. Back from the depths of your heart, from the depths of your subconscious, where your inspiration lives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're at the top of that staircase. Back to your logical mind, back to this moment, with the knowledge, energy, inspiration for how to set the tone for the week ahead of you so that it feels exactly the way it needs to feel for you. One last time, I'm gonna count from 1 to 3, and on the count of 3, you'll open your eyes, be wide awake and alert, feeling better than you did before. 1, 2, 3. Eyes open, wide awake and alert, feeling better than you did before. Ready to start your week. Ready to start it from the inspired part of yourself. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you again for your understanding and patience. I really appreciate you. Have a beautiful afternoon, and I will see you tomorrow at our regular time. Bye.